the Lord. It's always fun. Oh man. It's almost 7 in the morning. Didn't have a fucked up dream this time. I didn't really dream at all. Slept really well. The more and more I listen to these TikTok feminist women and that talking about a bunch of gobbledygooky shit, the more I start to see how fucking stupid society is. But yeah, I never understood all that crap. I don't understand feminism. I never did. I always talk about it. When we go biblical with the stuff and that, feminism is a form of Satanism. It's not about being holy. It's not about being peaceful, Matt. That's how I like about Jesus. He clean cuts it. He basically says anything that's not me is Satan. Anything that's not me speaking is the enemy. It is not a truth, it is a lie to manipulate you to believe in something that is not true. But you always hear the buts. If you don't know, then yeah, I get it. I don't know every little thing about the Bible or what Jesus said. But I know enough to know how serious the God is to trying to save us. So when you see all these feminisms and all these isms and hatred and socialism and racism and, you know, there's a funny feeling why they keep on producing the same kind of bullshit. Hatred. I have to hate on something because it doesn't go my way. That's basically how these people are. I'm fueling my life with hatred because it doesn't go my way. And then I complain about it. So, sounds like to me you lack discipline. 100% discipline. To not find the actual truth itself, then why do you even speak? Why say anything if you don't actually have the truth in mind? See, that's where you start having the problem. You look at people that lack discipline. Look at them. Look at people that don't have any, like, they don't have a good heart. Like, their spirit is weak, but their flesh is strong. They try to dominate the world with pure bullshit. Look at them. You can tell. Is that to say it's bad to have a good body? Is that to say it's bad to have a lot of money? But when you're influencing people to think otherwise, to think that it's just about that. Well, Maybe you're just wrong.
You're heading take him down. Only a piece. I'm coming in. You drive a hard bargain. They were Mitch's allies. Not my fluffy.
You yearn for freedom, yet you fear the pain of ripping
I'll
out
always dismember
I
you.
won't lie, the pain is real. But when I ripped myself, I also...
See, that is what you don't do. That shot does anything.
That's why when you listen to the people that have that sort of like way of living, you start to notice it pretty quickly that they're just fucking stupid and they're very ignorant towards people. And they want to fit a fucking narrative. It's all about that money and pride. And that's what the people do. They like go on a show and that wants to talk about actual things and that actual issues with the world and that. They come on the show and that, and then they start saying stuff like that just to get brownie points. Like listen to this girl talk about it's okay to have men start off in jail first and learn how to be part of society. I said, like, at first things first, who's going to run those fucking jails? Who's going to run society if all men start in jail? Do you think women are going to sit there and do all these industrial work jobs and that while you're just sitting there, you know, talking a bunch of gobbledygookity bullshit saying men are all bad? Non-believers in God have potentially chances of being bad fucking people. Chances. Actual full-on faithful people in that obey the laws of Moses are going to be probably the best people you're ever going to fucking meet. They're going to be the nicest people you ever meet. They're going to be more concerned about you and the way you live your life than your own fucking parents will, because that's what God interprets us to fucking do. We try our best to, you know, try to make life better for everybody else. While other people sit there and, well, don't care about anything. Haters out there saying all men are bad unless you're a simp. So you want to be idolized. So now you're idolatry. Or idolatry. You see how all this stuff works? It's all the work of Satan. All of it is. Clean cut and fucking dried. And that's why a lot of people have to say that's why there's so many fucking issues in this world. Right there. Jesus was right about it. Jesus said it pretty fucking obviously. There's gonna be people out there that are going to fucking hate you, and they're going to say stuff. They're gonna laugh in your face because you have good morals and that, and they make up bad decisions and shit. And they sit there and they don't care. They laugh right in your face, going ha ha ha. All men are bad. Only women are good. But a lot of women don't agree with you. Well, they're bad too. So I guess we're the only ones that are good. What do? I suck dick for a living, so I guess that contributes to what? Absolutely nothing. Whoops. No. The guy popped up and then I died. And that's what it is. You're not contributing to anything. Yeah, this is why we got problems in our country. Problems in the world. There's only one thing that's actually true. Love, peace, humility, humbleness, being humble, being loved, being truthful, stop lying. People lie a lot nowadays. They lie too much. And most times they lie in that because it makes it easier so they don't have to live in the reality that they are actually in. Being surprised. There's a lot of people out there. That do not. Most likely. Well, they hate. They hate on everybody. That's why I don't like when people ever state that everything is bad. If anyone says, "Oh, the world's bad," I said, "Well, if the world's bad, then why the fuck do you live in it then?" Well, because I'm forced. No, you have free will, 100%. There's no such thing as being forced, honey.
Delicacies collected from a few critters out there.
Why do I always say it's mostly women? Because it does.
I shall not move from this.
Men never hold on to their trauma too much like women do. Women hold on their trauma like it's a piece of them. They can't get rid of it. I said, that's because you're supposed to have a man to get rid of it. That's why you keep on looking for a man. That's why you keep on hunting down man. That's why you keep on looking good for a man. You don't look good for yourself. How's that going to give you attention? You have to look good for something. You have to be good for something. It's never for yourself. That's a lie. And when women say that dumb shit, it's a lie. Why do you go to a gym looking like a fucking slut just because you feel good about yourself? Probably. But you go to the gym because guess what? There's probably some hot ass dude there. And you listen to their TikToks. I'm looking for a hot dude. I want some dude to plow me and always do stuff with me. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, fuck, I hear it myself. It's always the same stuff. But I was gonna say, you can't speak the fucking truth about it.
Don't look so surprised.
Gotta do better than that, Bolter! I could have done that! That's it! Now it's personal!
And that's what it comes down to. Can't speak the truth about it.
Swift retaliation.
Yeah! What a wonderful day! Oh! Well, that won't do!
That dude literally spawned out of nowhere and sniped my ass. But yeah, but that's all I hear. Every time I listen to all these like podcasts and that, they're all talking about like how people should act and that, and they go after OnlyFans girls and that. Here's what I tell people: if you give someone information and they don't take it seriously, it's because they haven't fallen far enough.
This one's a killer. Let's get to it.
See, when people have a good life and they have the money and they have all the stuff they want, they're gonna act a fool based upon that, and they always do. and and then when they sit there and they eventually lose all their stuff and that, because they'll keep it around for a little bit. You know, when you do dramatic shit and that, like become an OnlyFans person or basically become a fucking whore and that. It's gonna stay good for a little bit until you hit that peak point of age where people stop paying attention to you.
They told me this stuff was dangerous.
They say like the one girl that I'm kind of slightly obsessed with right now. She's really fucking hot. Yeah, she's really fucking hot. The problem is, them looks are only gonna last for so long. And then the thing is, men get used to it because there's always someone out there that's what the thing is about sexuality now. You'll look young for the first couple years of OnlyFans. And then eventually you're gonna get old, and then you're gonna have to start doing more stuff to look younger. Guys, you can look good and young in your fucking 30s. I saw this chick, was propping herself up. Not that attractive looking at all, rather unattractive. But for some reason, she made millions of dollars propping herself up, being a virgin and shit, being below 18. Yeah, shit's fucking stupid. And once you turn 18, everybody start flogging on her stuff. Yeah, because it's something new. And these perverted men always do this shit. So if I look at the way I lust, which is very minor, compared to all these other guys in that, they lust so bad.
Here come the fireworks.
They actually are harming themselves, harming their marriages. And then they'll sit there and be stupid as fuck. Like, oh, I have to do that because she's so attractive and I said there's a lot of attractive people out there.
Enemies in range. Ready to engage.
I don't understand it. People are just so fucking like into that shit. Dumbass.
It's a party, and you're the confetti.
Looks like we got us some wild ones.
Just a pawn. Don't get cocky. Slowly.
Stop them from their destruction.
But yeah, it's just kind of this crazy thing that everyone wants to popularize it. That's why I don't like culture. I don't like going with the culture. The culture used to be so about loving each other, being in harmony, and then now it's just about sexualization of each other, and that it's, trying to look at people from different colors, different point of views, and that. And it's just a whole bunch of, stop giving in to the political bullshit. It's just a bunch of gobbledygook. If everyone united together against this shit and just lived in harmony. We have a lot more better life altogether. There's just so much fucking bullshit out there. There's so many ugly people. But yeah, there's a lot of good people too.
Doctors hate this weight loss drink a lot. Well, don't look so surprised.
And also, when you look at it, there's so many misinformed people out there.
Pull your socks off.
There's a lot of misinformed people. I honestly think there's more misinformed people than there's actually bad people out there. There's some people out there that just don't know. That's why it's good to preach. It's best to just tell the actual truth and to sit there. And that's when people go, well, how is it the actual truth? If you don't want to know it, then don't know it. If you don't believe it in your heart that something is true, that makes sense about peace and love and that, then don't do it.
Collect data, someone will get eaten.
I sew, I reap, I sew again. At least that was painless. Probably.
Nice hunting, Vault Hunter. Big bounty incoming.
Scope my hernia! It's a robot! Beep!
Blocking the runway.
Yeah, I gotta turn the remote control. Oh, this place in here? Yeah. I'm just doing bounties, going back and forth doing bounties and shit, trying to clean up some of this crap I don't. But yeah, that was like the whole point of Jesus and that why he preached so much with people around the area and that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I gotta move around a little bit. Yeah, get the blood pumping. Yeah. Oh man. Shit's still annoying how much it fucking hurts. Hey there. Get my fuzzy pants. They're really warm. It's so nice outside right now. It's 51 degrees outside. Woo! I like being snuggled up. Who doesn't like being snuggled up when it's chilly outside? When you got a chilly ass room, your room's like 60 degrees. You just want to grab, a nice, warm, fuzzy blanket. Just wrap yourself up with, or get some fuzzy pants on. I got some fuzzy pants on right now. They're like, ooh, pajama pants. They kind of like rub up against my knee, my thigh, and that, so it creates a little bit of friction, so it gets a little warm. But yeah, you want my phone? My phone control charge up a little bit. But yeah, but every time we think about, what's going on in the world, that why we have all these issues and that, what are we trying to fight against? I said, well, like I said before, it's all about love and peace and love. If anyone knows Trigun, the anime, the main character in Trigun, it was a old like early 2000s anime on Toonami. He always talks about peace and love, and he doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't like doing that stuff and that, so he doesn't. He like shoots him in the leg, or he if he does accidentally shoot them in a spot that like has a chance of killing them. That he goes out there, he actually treats their wounds and shit. You know, he does specific things to counteract what's going on because his brother is quite the opposite. His brother's like Lucifer, and he's like Michael in a way. And Michael always represents justice. You know, Lucifer was, you know, the cruel one, the stupid one, the ignorant one, the liar, the temper tantrum. So when people represent anger and temper tantrum, they're doing the same thing that Lucifer did when he was falling, before he fell. Same concept, temper tantrum. I'm the best. I'm better than you, Father. That's exactly what it was. And when I really look at it from that perspective, okay, the world in heaven and that, God didn't even get involved. Michael cast down Lucifer. God told Michael to do it. But the thing is, God never really he gets involved with things, but people think that, you know, he gets involved in things in a very loving, caring way. He doesn't get involved with things with like, you're wrong and bad. It's more like, I hear you crying, I'm there for you. And that's the kind of things like in Genesis, they always talk about that God is always there for everybody. Everybody. I don't care if you're an atheist. I don't care if you're whatever the fuck problems that you have. That's the main course of direction that God always seems to talk about. Now, angels, so to speak, well, they're messengers, but there's different types of what they're called, and not their actual names. They do things according to what God wants. They know the plan to a certain extent, according to how God plans stuff out. And then when people start to understand the plan, because the plan is, don't worry, don't get angry, everything's been done. All you have to do is have faith, because I can't see you in person. You can hear him. You can hear God talking to you. You can hear the whispers, a calm whisper calling your name out. How many people ever heard that? I heard it when I was younger than that. I heard the whisper my name multiple times. And it was a straight up whisper. It was like someone was in my ear calling my name out. It was a very gentle whisper. And the more I think about it back then, I remember it. I was like 8 or 9 years old when it happened. And it spooked me. Because I was saying, did someone call my name? And I was like so confused. And then it happened again. When I was younger than that. And honestly, hearing the whisper is basically saying that God was literally right there next to me. Just sitting there. Watching me. Watching everybody. Now, I'm not saying that everybody, no offense, I don't think everybody's saved. I don't think people are born to be saved right up front, because most people don't believe. But I had it in my heart. It doesn't matter how confused I was with my brain. I had it in my heart ever since I was little in that. And that's one of the things that I always intentionally, grab onto. I grab onto my childhood when I was not worrying. I wasn't, I was very expressive in that because I was learning. I wasn't disciplined. And now I look at it, for being alive for 35 years, I look at it from a perspective of, I'm more disciplined now. I'm more courageous. But from my past to now, what has changed? In my heart, I believe more. But do I fall? Do I have more faithfulness? when it comes down to things, I said, I understand it more, but I don't think I do. My sins are definitely more because of my age. But now I'm trying to atone for them little by little, trying to pull myself back, saying, hey, what do I have to do? What are my worst sins? I try to love people that hate me. I try. I mean, maybe they don't hate me, but I try my best to love everybody. When I was angry and upset and rampaging, God was always there for me. When I was weeping and tired and frustrated, the plans are already set in motion. When I was sitting there, crying in my bedroom and that because a woman broke my heart, it was to make me tougher to understand that there's someone out there in general that's already been chosen. I could have made mistakes, and I did. Talk about my relationship life and that. But the main thing is, it's because I did to myself. And that's what actually happened. I did things to myself. It wasn't because, say I was being reckless in that. Yeah, I was being reckless. I was being stupid. Yeah, I was being stupid in that. But it was my own personal fault. So that's what I say. It doesn't matter what anybody says. You're at fault for your own decisions. No matter how many people whisper in your ear and say it's not your fault, that's someone else's fault. If you choose to pull the trigger, it's your fault. If you choose to say bad things about people in general, now you can have fun with the ideas, yes. I firmly believe in that. But doesn't mean that you have to. Like, I look at people now for doing stupid shit because they lie. If you are a fucking liar, then yes, you should be looked at as what a liar should be looked at. Someone that isn't massive liar is, well, kind of a piece of shit person. Not because, a little fib here and there. When they lie about themselves and don't prove it, that's when the problems kick in. Like the new person I'm working with. So I'm working with a new person that is, they talk a lot about how good they are in that. But when you look at their work, they don't work that good. They just talk a lot. The way I look at it, Nat, I don't care about your fucking work life when you talk about it. If you got a lazy ass job in that, then I'm happy for you. You got a job that makes really good money in that and you don't have to do barely anything, I'm happy for you. If you want to sit there and have your lifestyle change and have all the things in the world in that, I'm happy for you. But the biggest thing is, not everybody's gonna look at that from the same perspective. I mean, it's a practice. Yeah. Yeah, I work today. Later on today. But yeah, it's the same practice in that for everybody to understand where people come from.
You see the look on their face?
Nah, I work at Taco Bell now. I don't work at Denny's anymore. Yeah, I stopped working at Denny's, I think, like a couple years ago when I got the job at Zips. So it's been like 3 years. I always go back to Denny's and that because it's always a place to go back to. I always end up quitting it eventually. Not a bad job, but they start changing shit around that.
Hasta luego, friend.
Yeah, the job I'm at right now is actually starting to change really nicely though. That shot at any distance. Bitch. Yeah, they really need to get another nice double barrel.
See that? That's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time. Time to put that shooter to work.
Vengeance is imminent.
Maggots do
Not too bad.
It's not safe.
See that? There's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time.
Do you kind of wish this was like open play where you actually could play with a bunch of people that like Destiny? That'd be kind of cool, but they did a really good job in that. I like all this shit, like the way it looks in that. They did a really good job in this game, that. Put bar stools here and shit. But yeah, I work at Taco Bell now. It's going really good. We had a couple of mishaps, a bunch of stupid people and that were just, you know. I usually say they were ignorant people and that. They didn't want to follow by the rules of engagement of like the workplace and that. But sometimes, you know, I look at some things are stupid in that. Like I bring my watch to work in that, and I wash off my watch. My watch. I wash my watch. Come on, oxymoron.
Splattered and scattered.
So I wash it in that, and then they like, oh, I was like, well, we don't want you to wear your watch at work, because you know, food contamination, all that stuff in that. I'm like, okay, you know, it's like. I'm like, I have no problem with that. And then, you know, I was like sitting there talking like, what do you want me to get a spray on tan now too? What else do you want me to do? Like, you guys don't tell me anything until someone honestly complains about it, which I understand. Like one day I was wearing my cap at work and that to conceal all my hair and shit, which I like wearing it. And it's always overnight. It's always coming at overnights. I say, yeah, some people get away with certain things. I'm like, yeah. Well, I said, well, overnight people can have a little bit of a different perspective of how work is laid out. We don't want to sit there. We worry about our speed instead of worry about, you know, certain things that like people, you know, they worry about the way things look and that. Like, yeah, I worry about the way things look and that. Of course I do. Especially at work and that. I try my best to do stuff there differently, but when we're fucking very small group and we get slammed with orders, which we always intentionally do. Now there's sometimes I'll come in to work and that and it'll be busy. I come in, you know, I call myself the finisher. I come in there and I finish whatever fucking mess that's there and claim victory over it. I do it a lot. I'll see a line of cars and that there'll be like probably like 7, 8 cars in line. Then you know, I have like 3 or 4s in. So I'd say we have like 15 orders in that altogether. I come into it because I know that people are fucking slow and they talk too much and that, and they don't have the proper like ethics, work ethics to fucking keep this stuff going. So I go in there and I finish all the stuff up the best I can. Now sometimes I'm lazy now and I'll be like, yeah, you guys are still at work and now I'm not gonna fucking come in there and do it all the time. But sometimes I just take over. It's been happening a lot. But like you guys are just, you know, some people in there just they're there to talk and have a good time. That I said, just like anything else, finish your vegetables. You know, before you get dessert. What's that concept actually mean in real life? It means finish your work first, finish the hard part first, and then you can lay to rest. Then you can have fun. Then you can sit there and talk and chitter chatter and shit. When you lose sight of it, which most people tend to do, especially at work, you know. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, that's something like I have to reset and go.
Someone tell me they saw that.
I'll go back to here and give me some more bounties. Yeah, I gotta keep on doing the bounties and that. I think they keep on popping up, and some of them give me legendaries and that of stuff. I believe the more bounties that you do, the more better off they are.
Okay, not much longer.
This nest of creatures is attacking people and marking their territory.
See how it says 1 through 5. I think it goes up 2.
Mind killing 2 problems. The local wildlife has been too wild lately. Care to cull the herd a bit?
Oh, that's that shotgun. Is that a single shot or double shot? Damn, damage reduction. That's 41. Yeah, I might have to grab that. I'm gonna grab that. Actually, I might as well sell a bunch of shit.
My diagnosis? You got a bad case of dangeritis. I can help with that. Shoot, I'll bite it. You think, that'll think up. This here's a beauty. Oh, you'll be back.
So I had my shotgun all along. If I give her the sniper. Blows pretty quick. Nice, I got bounties in there. Let's get rid of it. Man, I wish I could play with my fucking. He started off playing as you got level like 11 or something like that.
Don't look so surprised.
Yeah, I'm about to reset it. It's definitely gonna start lagging up a little.
Walk it up.
Man, I'd rather have the single loader. Because I got 50% increase reload speed, which is a fuckload reload speed. Ah, damn, motherfucker. Yeah, every time I go down, I have to use this gun. It has an auto aim to it. The only problem with this gun is it has to be at rather long range for it to actually do its job. Or it fucking misses a lot. Ha! Yeah, I try to do 1 or 2 a day legendaries. Maybe 3, depending on if I find them or not. I found like 1 or 2 yesterday.
I have to free them.
Yeah, I can tell it's lagging a little bit. Oh, he's got invincibility, right? Not anymore, asshole. Oh, he still does. I'm getting blown up, dickhead. Oh, damn! Ow. Fuck. Yeah, I can. That worked. Nice. But yeah, as soon as I got in my job and that, about 5 months ago, give or take. I think I started in like April. It was during summertime. Or springtime. So it was April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, so it's been about 5 months.
A teeth gnasher! You
Actually, I'm gonna do that. Let's go quit out and come back in, see if that changes it. Because the only thing I hate about PlayStation streams, if I get off the game and get back on another game, I have to cancel my fucking thing. Big buffs, stronger builds. Bounce pass options. Yeah, the was the Exo Soldier. He's well, probably like the strongest fucking one actually. But I am legendary hunting.
My mucus maker slimes, boys.
Looks like we still got some corners to mop up.
Don't get killed! My body!
Where's that fish boy when you need him?
This guy is so strong. Shotguns are actually fucking good. Like all together, this takes probably like 20,000 out of people.
Ándale, not so crazy now, huh?
But yeah, so I started work at my new job and that. And it wasn't bad up front. I mean, there was little issues in that, but then like anything else, that things eventually do change now when people get tired of being fucking treated like shit, I guess.
Moving into range. Gotta be dumped in through my opponent.
Damn.
Okay, that was just a practice run.
Send you 50. Man, dude. I'm still waiting for my friend. He gave me $10 back from the $70 I gave him for the game and that. So I gave him money and that for the game that I'm playing right now, and he doesn't play with me. And I've been sitting there like, waiting. I told him like, whenever you want to give me the money back, bro, I really don't care. But you know, give it back to me if you're not gonna sit there and use it for the game and that. Fuck is this shit? Do I still talk to Kelsey? I don't talk to anyone anymore. I mean, every now and again, people will come on my stream and that. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, I really don't talk to anyone, honestly. That guy's still super strong. like that gun a lot. Which one do I want to keep? There's a couple of guns actually. This gun's not too bad. I don't really like that shotgun. That shotgun gun sucks ass. This gun's fucking terrible. I don't know why they make guns that are like absolutely pointless to fucking have. Like it's not that good of a gun at all. Like this gun's really good, but it blows through a lot of fucking ammo. Let's go with this one. The Hellfire. I mean, obviously I like the shotgun the best. If I can give me a legendary double barrel shotgun. I mean, if they had the Doom Walker that or the Hell Walker, I'd be fucking getting that, but unfortunately I don't think they do.
One hell of a shot if I do say so myself.
Dude, you have a huge problem with fucking making up shit, bro. You gotta stop living in a fantasy world. You gotta stop making up stuff about people, bro. Yeah, that stuff doesn't go anywhere. I despise people that sit there and just make up shit, even if it is just joking. It's learn how to joke better. The number one thing I would have to say with people that want to be comedians and make people laugh and that, don't make up a personal thing. Like you can hint at stuff, but don't say like you just said. Oh, I thought I heard, from this person that you're dating. No, that's a manipulation. That's a full-on lie. You can't say that stuff. Because misinterpreting people's life, especially to that point, is, well, ridiculous. But yeah, I haven't been talking to any of them in that. I would say the only time I ever see them come on in that is every once in a while. I haven't saw your mom at all. I only saw that one time when she came up to my job in that. That was like last month. Well, actually, it was a couple months ago. It was during the summertime. Well, here's what it is. I'm very vocal about who I'm dating. There's no one that I'm dating right now. Yeah, there's no one that I'm dating right now. I tell you, bro. There's a girl at the gym that I'm interested in. She's really hot, but I'm debating if I want to do anything with it or not.
Almost even see you there.
Don't know. She's a little hottie, little blonde girl. I don't know how old she is. She's probably like 20 something. She looked like she was like 20. In her 20s.
Thanks for enforcing the law of the jungle
I don't know, the scenario went pretty good. I didn't really talk to her that. I just smiled at her, and then she was glancing at me and walking by me multiple times, and then she kind of smirked back at me, but I'm not paying attention to it. I was too busy lifting weights. That's the thing about me, like, I don't go to the gym. I mean, I like looking at the girls. Oh yeah, I like looking at the bitches. Who doesn't like looking at the hot bitches, the big old booties, man, hanging out? You know, it's always nice to look at. They show it off. You might as well look at it. But I don't get intrigued by it because I see it so much. You know. Like with you and that, you know, you got a girlfriend. That your girlfriend's very attractive looking. And she maintained herself quite well. Always praising young people that can get girlfriends and keep them. That's a hard thing to do nowadays. But see, I'm older than that, so it's like really difficult. Was at my age, being 35 and that's a little bit different of a